Welcome to Start My Biz, tips and tricks to get your biz up and quick. Today is actually a question on LinkedIn. Do I change my job to my biz when still in a full-time gig? It's a great question to ask when you're still in a full-time job and you're looking to make the transition eventually, but you're still doing your biz on the side. What do you put as your job title? That's a great question. And the short answer to that is it depends. Here's why. If you're in a job that requires you to represent them and include your information on your profile, then the answer is a clear no. If you have more flexibility with that job and you can put whatever you want, then be mindful. I know that doesn't really answer your question, but I'll tell you why. If you're doing your biz on the side and you want to start getting out there more, it would be a good option. But keep in mind, you do have contacts in your current network connected to your job. So that's why I'm saying be mindful. And there's really no clear-cut answer to this. So I'm telling you to tread lightly. We all have jobs at one point where we're doing our business on the side, and eventually we know we want to do our business full time, but we still have requirements and fulfillments at our current job, and we don't want to ruffle any feathers in the sense of our stable income, right? So we want to tread lightly, and I completely understand that because when I was in a full-time job, I tread lightly when it came to what I put as my job title and as my headline. So there are a few things you can do if you are that risk taker and said, screw it, I'm going for it. And you're going to actually start implementing certain things on your LinkedIn to now accommodate your business, which I applaud you. So there's a few things you can do. And one of the first things you want to do before you start even making any changes on your LinkedIn would be to change your privacy settings. And I'll show you how to do that. So before we even get any further, we definitely want to change our privacy settings before we start making all these changes. And then our network starts to see, oh, she added this, and oh, she changed her industry, and oh, she changed her title, and she changed her headline, and she's changing this, and she's changing that. Because LinkedIn will do that. LinkedIn will update your contacts, your network, with all the changes that are happening on your profile. It's a good thing when you want to get noticed for doing simple things on your profile. It's a bad thing when you're juggling two positions. You're juggling your full-time gig and you're doing your business on the side. So you don't want that. You don't want, to notify your network every single time you make a change. Okay, so let me just put my password in. I just clicked onto my privacy settings. If you go on your head icon and go to privacy settings and click manage, it will take you to this page. And this page is where you manage all of your settings. So there's a few settings that you want to make changes on. One of them is turn on and off your activity broadcast. So that's what I was talking about earlier. So every slight change you make on your profile page will show up on your activity feed. And you don't want to do that when you are making changes on your page. You don't need everyone to know that you changed your job title, you changed your headline, or you added something in your summary, or you added an experience, or you added a new skill you want to endorse. You don't want all that activity showing up in your feed because you don't want to have any eyebrows raised to exactly what is it you're doing and what's going on. Don't you work at such and such company? Why are you doing this to your profile type thing, right? We don't need that kind of attention. So this is the activity broadcast, and all you have to do is uncheck. So as you can see, mine is already unchecked. So when you uncheck it, that means you're not going to let people know of all the changes that are happening on your profile. And that includes following companies, making recommendations on other profiles. None of that will be shown. And it tells you here, no, you may want to turn this option off if you're looking for a job and don't want your present employer to see that you're updating your profile, right? Because you do have contacts in that network. So if you have it checked, uncheck it, and then save changes. The next thing you want to take a look at is select who can see your activity feed. All right, so your activity is on your homepage, which I'll quickly go to the next tab and show you what your activity feed is. So it's at the home page of LinkedIn, and this is your activity feed. It will show up here on some of the things that you're doing, the things that you're posting. As you can see, I've posted, if you're thinking about quitting your job, you should. I would not have posted that if I was in my full-time job. This is an article I wrote a couple months back. I would not have posted that if I was still in my full-time job. But now that I'm not in my full-time job anymore, I can post it, no problem, no worries, because I work for myself. So this is your activity feed. And if you don't want, certain things showing up here that you're doing on your page, then you might want to adjust that. So your options here is show your activity feed to everyone, just to your network, to your connections, or only you. So your connections are those people who are directly connected to you. So everyone that is in, if you're looking at your connections right now, those are your connections. Your network is your connections who are connected to you as well. So you're connected to your connections, if that makes sense. So there's first degree, second degree, third degree of separation. That is your network. So it extends your reach a little further. So if someone in your connections likes something that you had on your activity feed, their connection is going to see it as well. If you have it only on your connections, your connections cannot see what's going on in your activity feed. I hope that makes sense. So I have it on my network. So this includes my connections as well. If I have it on everyone, no matter who I'm connected to, whether I'm connected to them or not, they will see my activity feed. So when you're in between, it'll be just good to keep it on your connections. You can keep it on your network too. It really doesn't matter here, to be honest. I would stay away from everyone though, because I don't think you're going to be putting too much activity on your activity feed anyways. But if you do decide, then keep it at your connections. So there isn't any misconstrued, or you don't want to get your information out any further. But if you are still trying to get your business out there, do your network. It's the default anyways. Just keep it on your network. But again, it is totally up to you what you decide. And the only you option makes no sense, because if you wouldn't need it then, because the only way something would get on your activity feed is if you type something in the box, which I'll show you. If you type something in, like share an update, upload a photo, whatever, that would post on your activity feed, just like Facebook. And if you've already turned off your activity broadcasts, then you don't have to worry about that. All right, what else here can we use? Select what others see what you viewed on your profile. This is a good one too. What others see when you view their profile. So this is if you want to secretly stalk someone and look on their LinkedIn page without them knowing it's you. So it goes both ways. So if you're picking anonymous, as you can see, I'm anonymous, so I might have stalked you already, and you wouldn't have known. So if you pick anonymous, then if you're going on other people's profiles, this is what they'll see. They'll see the anonymous guy here. If you click your name, then they'll see everything related to you, right? Which I don't want that. Or you can be totally anonymous and nothing will show up. But in the meantime, if you are looking to, jump on other people's pages, especially if you're up and coming, you're starting your business, you want to get some information on people, definitely choose the anonymous profile. Don't leave it open. When you are clear cut on your business and what you want to do, and you want people to know that you're on their page looking at them, then keep your name and headline open. And why would you do that? To keep it open so people can see on your page is just to say, hey, I was interested in your page and I was here, type thing, so that they'll get curious on, oh, why was this person looking at my page? And then they'll look on your page, and if there's a connection, boom, they'll either connect with you, send you a message to something that you're doing that they want to, partner up with. That's why someone would keep it open. If you don't want that just yet, then put it on anonymous. Okay, select who can see your connections. Not really necessary at the time, right now. Choose who can follow your updates. Again, you can keep it on everyone or your connections. It's pretty much the same as who can see your activity feed. Change your profile photo and visibility. That's if you just want to show your face or not to just your connections or to everyone, which you can change that here. And my face will show to my network. So that's my connections. Connections will also see my face. If you just want your connections to see your face, those who are directly connected to you, then my connections. If you want everyone, that means even if they're not connected to you, they can also see your face, then you pick everyone. I would go with my network. So your connections can also see you. All right, going back to privacy and settings, see if I missed anything. Show hi viewers of this profile. Nope. Okay, so those are the primary privacy settings you want to be aware of, and make those changes before you actually start making changes on your profile. Just want to keep you safe there. Don't want you to start changing things and your boss starts looking at your profile and wondering what's going on. All right. So the next thing you'll want to do is change your headline. And it'd be a good idea to write a headline that speaks to your skills, that is connected to your business, as opposed to writing, I work at such and such company, because you don't really want to be associated with that anymore. So I would change the headline, which this is the headline. When I was in my full-time gig and I was doing my business on the side, I had software entrepreneur here. My full-time gig was a communications coordinator, as I'll scroll down to show you, was a communications coordinator. So that was my main gig, and this is what I had put was the software entrepreneur, because at the time I was doing that. I didn't put the industry that I was in or anything. I just put software entrepreneur, and then my main job showed up here. So you want to keep that in mind. When it comes to your business, it's very good to put your business in experience. Okay? Don't put it in projects or awards or education. This is an experience for you as well. Put your title, put the name of your business company name there, and how long you've worked there. All right, so we talked about changing your privacy settings, putting your biz as one of your experiences, write a summary of your skills. Oh, we didn't talk about that. Write a summary that is related to your skills, okay? And direct people at the end of it to your business. This is where you can have a little bit more fun and play with it, because your current job probably has certain transferable skills that you can use that are directly connected to your business as well. So it's a nice happy medium that you can put there. If you don't want to go fully all the way in, you kind of just dip your toe in the water, then you can focus on your skills that are connected to your business. And at the end of it, put information how to reach you for your business, not for your current job. Because, I mean, eventually you want to work full-time in your business and not at your current job, right? So you want to make sure that you're directing people to your business at some point. Another thing would be good to change is your industry. This is how you can slyly get people within your industry in regards to your business, not your current job, in regards to your business to be connected to you. Because usually people will click on, the industry to see if they can connect with anybody else in that industry. Again, when I was in my full-time job, I had changed my industry to what I wanted to be known for, which was software. So I got a lot of connections with other software entrepreneurs or developers or programmers. I got connected to those people because my industry was software. So whatever industry you're in regards to your business, make sure you change it to that so you can slyly get more connections that way. That's if you really want to get found for your business. All right. So that's my quick tips for LinkedIn. If you still want to be known for your business, but you're working in a full-time job. So let me know if you have any other questions in regards to this. I can definitely create a quick video towards it. And I can go a little bit further on how to create an impactful headline, which is this, when you're caught between a job and doing your business full time. All right, talk to you later.